When did you realize your dad wasn't the man you thought he was? I made my father smile for the first time in 12 years because I tricked him into licking something new in his mouth. Ever since I was young enough to start yapping, I have been obsessed with teeth. Whenever I lost a baby tooth, I would hide it from my father and the tooth fairy because I loved staring and rubbing it like I was Smeagol. And for the longest time, my father was convinced he needed to invite the priest over to exorcise me. He hated dentists because he was convinced they just like to make people scream and waste their money for vanity. As a form of protest, he has refused to step foot in a dentist's office. So when I told him I needed his help to pay for dental school, he was extremely disappointed. I tried to convince him about how good a dentist would be for him, especially for the holes forming in his teeth. Every time I see him open his mouth, I see huge black spots throughout any visible teeth, and it's almost repulsive. Don't even let me get started on the amount of Advil bottles he popped like candy because his mouth was eating him alive. But for my entire time in dental school, he was convinced he was paying for a scam artist. So when I came home from dental school with a graduation ticket with his name on it, he threatened to throw it out. I almost cut myself off from him after that, but I leveled with him and asked him why I'm going to my graduation was such a problem. I guilt-tripped him for about 2 hours straight because I'm his only child, and I would spoil him with my scammer money, but he pointed at his teeth and said that I just wanted to make people like him in pain. He then grabbed a handful of sleep medication and passed out. He would call out a